What is going on, everyone? It's Jay here. I wanted to make a quick discussion video about Kingdom Hearts 3 and the new picture that was just released, as well as the information about this picture was just, interviewed from Nomura, and he gave a little bit more details on the picture that he released with this boss that Sora is fighting in Kingdom Hearts 3. But I also wanted to first talk about something that I'm really excited about. Basically, as you guys can hear, the new music for the Cases of the Masters, the theme that was played during the cases that were given to each foreteller and back cover, that music was released thanks to the newest update of Kingdom Hearts Key, or Unchained Key rather, for the Japanese new story. And thankfully for Everglow, he was able to get that and get like a 30-minute freaking extended music file of that. Gosh, y'all don't understand how hype I am because this music is really amazing to me. You guys know that I really like the music in Kingdom Hearts, and this, and then the Masters theme, or maybe it's Lushu's Cases theme, oh my gosh, that was like the best music that I've heard from Kingdom in a long time. I'm just really excited that this music came out, so thanks to Everglow for getting that out to us. But let's get on to the video and what I wanted to discuss. And I might have my iPad right here just for reference so I can read the actual interview. This was an interview that took place at Magic 2017. Famitsu had the opportunity to interview Nomura, and they asked about the picture that was released where Sora is fighting this rock-like titan in Thebes. So basically the information that we got was that this is a mid-level boss that is in Thebes that Sora will fight. So that just brings some new information that there are going to be like a mid-world bosses that are just going to be really huge that you're going to have to beat. That's really interesting. That's basically what 0.2 was trying to put out there with that, Devil's Heartless, the Devil's Tornado. I always forget what it's called. Also, the name of this Heartless was a rock troll. So obviously it's something that is very based off of the rock titan in Hercules. So it's possible that we're going to be able to fight other versions of Titans in Kingdom Hearts 3's Olympus Coliseum world, but it is very, circled around the Rock Titan. So it's possible that that might be the main boss, because we've already fought the Ice Titan. But, it would be cool if we can fight other Titans in this, new quality Kingdom Hearts 3. But it does seem to be very, circled around the Rock Titan, so that might be the main boss of this, at least of this world, or one of the big bosses. What was talked about next that was asked by Famitsu is the Keyblade transformation, and Tetsuya kind of, gave a little bit of light extra information on Keyblade transformation, but nothing more than we already know. He mentioned that this Keyblade that Sora is holding within this boss battle with this rock troll is one that turns into a shield. And there is going to be two separate transformations for each Keyblade as far as a Keyblade transformation. The first one that we showed had a, two blasters and then a cannon. This one has a shield and then a tank is what he says. So the way that there is yellow lightning around this shield, it makes me believe that it is still the Olympus Coliseum Keyblade that we saw originally in the original Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay trailer, where he had that new Keyblade. It had Zeus on it holding a strike of lightning, and it turned into a chariot for Sora to ride, and then he was basically just running over Heartless. That is kind of like a tank, so I think that this is the Olympus Coliseum Keyblade that he possibly gets early on in the world, because he already gets this Keyblade and he's fighting obviously mid-level bosses, the middle of the world. So does he get Keyblades early on in maps? That's something else entirely. But basically, so it must be this Olympus Coliseum Keyblade that Sora holds, and then it turns into a shield of some sort, and then it turns into a tank. That's possible. And then the last thing that was talked about in this interview was Link. Now, what this question is asking about is, he says he notices Link in the command menu. At the bottom, it does say Link in Japanese. The way that it goes is there's attack, magic, items, and link. So he just says he'll talk about that later on the next reveal, which is probably E3. So I think what Link is possibly, he was, remember in the other trailer gameplay where he was able to go with Donald and Goofy behind Goofy's shield and bash into Heartless. I think that that is possibly what Link is. Link is going to allow us to possibly activate Keyblade transformations as well as link with whoever is in our party. There's not much that I can think about what could Link really mean in Kingdom Hearts 3 so far with what we've been given, and we haven't been given that much, but I think that it has to do with something about your party, definitely. Because I don't think it has to do with forms, because there's obviously power form and guard form, and I don't think that that's gonna be what you link into, because we see that in 0.2 there's situation command, and that's probably how we are able to go into forms as well as do powerful magic. Link is something where we can obviously link with other people or in our party or something like that, link with the environment possibly, but situation command is what we're going to be using for obviously forms and attraction flow. And then obviously focus is going to be for the shot lock. So we're basically getting the whole parameter of how the HUD is working and how we're going to be activating things in Kingdom Hearts 3, and it's all flowing very nicely. But this is basically what I wanted to talk about. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're not already. And also just point out anything else that I did not point out in this video that you might have, thought was important. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next video.